What is happening, people? We're back with another Maida Villa game. Today we have a cup game. We're playing away from home at the Garrett Park versus Ram FC. This is the London Sunday Junior Cup, and this is to make it into the round of 16. Without further ado, let's have a look at today's lineup, sponsored by Kensal Green Company. Today, starting in between the sticks, as always, is going to be the main man Ivan. In the back line, we have Kyle, Kieran, Samir, and Kaz playing in a different position than he normally does. In the midfield, ahead of them is going to be Romeo and Wayne. And leading the front line, Danny, Costa and Pedro. And up top is going to be the assassin from Russia, Leicester. Let's have a little look at the subs. We've got Ahmed, Dalian, Damiano, Ruben and Tay to come off the bench and help the gaffer when he needs some fresh legs. Switch up the team, give the team a bit more energy. And just, really help impact the team in a different way, as the subs always tend to do. But yeah, never played against this team before. We don't know too much about them. And we also have Kaz playing at right back position, where he's not really used to playing. I do think he will, though, however, play very well in this game, as Kaz is a player that I think is very versatile, has a lot to his game. And we've already started with a goal. I've not even been able to finish a speak. And Leicester's already put... I mean, we all know by now, we've seen enough games of this guy. A goal from a throw-in, I'm not surprised. We've been doing it all season long. And 2 minutes in, and Leicester scored a goal. Honestly, this guy... for Maida Villa this season has been incredible. There's still a lot of the season left to play, and I'm sure for him a lot of goals still to score. But yeah, I can't say it enough how impactful, how important Leicester has been to the squad. He's brought so many goal contributions, mainly with goals but also assists as well. His pressing ability from up top, just that sort of confidence he gives the teams, that whenever he's playing you always know he's able to grab a goal. Great at shooting with both feet. He can dribble very well, very strong, very fast. He has a lot of attributes to his game, and he just continues to get better and better every game. So we're very thankful for Leicester in this team. And he's one of the great players, but we have many other great players. However, one of the great players in our team, Samir, has made a little mistake that the ball goes through. And look at that save from Ivan. The goalkeeper on our team tends to not have many opportunities to have to make saves because the defense is so good. But when you do need him, Ivan is always there to put in a great save and to really help the team, make sure we don't concede that many goals, and make it a lot easier for us to win. But what a great save was there from Ivan, I must say. Need to make sure he's giving Ivan the credit, because keepers, I realise keepers these days don't get that much credit. But let's have a look at replay this again. Wayne doing his thing, always being aggressive on the pitch. But with a great ball and a little mistake from Samir, they are through on goal. And let's have a look at this. Ivan, with the feet, stops the ball going in. Absolutely massive save. That's the thing about a great team. When someone, makes a mistake, someone's down, you got to, bring a brother up and really, make up for it. And that's what Ivan done there. Great work from the boys. However, 6 minutes in, they put a ball cross goal. It's going to come off their own play and go out for a goal kick. Early on, to be fair, these guys have been doing decent. It's been a bit of a back and forth game so far. However, we have started by scoring a goal. And number 5 had his mitts all over our player. However, the ref didn't see nothing wrong with it. And the boys are going to continue to play on as we always do. And this is this classic Maida Villa press that we've been seeing all season, causing a mistake out of the opponent. And Danny's going to win that ball. Look at this. Great football from the boys, moving it around, switching it up. Really good football at the boys, but they do lose it. Can they win it back? Great touch from Romero, just brings it down. The boys again continue to play football, moving it around. Just looking for the right pass for an opening. Maybe a player to make a run into the box. Danny tries to find a pass in the middle. Balls to Leicester. We know in these situations Leicester's very dangerous. A little roulette there. Look at the feet from Leicester. The ball's across goal, but the keeper does sweep it up. Great play from the boys. A great little segment there. Moving the ball around very well, holding possession, and just being very calm. That's what a great team does. They don't need to force it. Just take their time. Whenever they see the opening, they go for it. But anyway, 16 minutes on the clock. Boys moving the ball around here in quite a dangerous area. But composure in these parts is very important. The ball's going to be lost by Wayne, but one back straight away. That's the hunger that we know of Wayne to have. Ball falls to Leicester. He puts it into a dangerous area. Into Danny. but it's cleared pretty much off the line by the player. Leicester done so well there to find Danny, and Danny also done very well to get into that position. But you have to admit, Ram did do very well there to cover their tracks and stop that. And look at that little smart turn from Kyle just to get out of danger there. And Kieran, even though he's playing centre-back, we know how good he is with his feet. He's played everywhere for us this season. Centre-back, midfield, in goal as well. His distribution and his movement on the ball is very, very good. And I'm sure whenever he receives the ball in those tight spaces, he can always wiggle his way out. Yeah, I mean, so far, been an early battle, I have to admit. Chances here and there, but the game is starting to settle down now. And when you are the team that's leading, that scenario is always good. You want the game to be as calm as possible. You want it to be played at your pace. And I think we're doing a very good job at the moment of just controlling the tempo. Whenever we have the ball, slowing it down. And just playing our football, which, as I say, whenever we do play our football in these matches, we do tend to win. Because we are a pretty good team at the moment, I cannot lie. However, look at this again. The boy just moving the ball around. Whenever this back line is so composed from the ball. But yeah, I have to admit, this pitch wasn't the greatest, as you can see. It's, you know, quite a sandy pitch, a lot of bubbles. I'm not making an excuse for Wayne. But look at that again. Ivan coming huge. The ball comes through, and Ivan, he's not very happy with the way that the ball's come through. But Ivan's made up for it anyway. As I was saying, Wayne is a good player with his feet, don't get it twisted. But this pitch is quite bobbly, so you're going to see a few of these passes bobble up and down. You know, maybe some mishit shots, some mishit passes. But anyway, 25 minutes in, we've got 20 minutes left till the end of this first half. And so far, I would say we are the best team out of the two. But it's been a bit tight, I'm not going to lie. But look at this, the battling from Wayne again. Wayne has been an absolute dog and a hound on our team. So hungry for the ball every single time, fighting for the team. Look at this. Costa's found Pedro on the right. Pedro's still fighting for this ball. Look at this, everyone's just going in. This is what you call teamwork. That might be a foul, that might be a penalty. Definitely a foul. Whether it's a pen or not, we'll have to see. But the boys done so well. That literally every single person that was near the ball, they fought for it. It is a free kick. Kieran's going to pop a shot. Great shot, but also a great save from the keeper. And Pedro just misses the goal by a few inches. Yeah. That right there is just a classic reasoning of why this Maida Villa team is as good as it is. Every person on the team is willing to fight for the team. Put in that effort. But yeah, I have to say, watch out for this number 11 on this Ram FC team, because he was probably the best player in their team by far. Very technically gifted, I must admit. And look at that. A great shot from Ram FC. Quite luckily hits off the crossbar. And the Villa are still up 1-0. 20th minute in. Leicester plays a great ball through to Pedro. Is he going to shoot? He cuts in. And the keeper's cleared it up. If Pedro maybe popped a shot off there, it could be 2-0 to Maida Villa. There's some scenarios where our team is just so, you know, they have it so wide into their brain of playing great football that sometimes they just forget. Sometimes you just need to pull the trigger. Sometimes the best thing is to just shoot and, you know, just try to get a shot on goal. See if it goes in, you know. Anyway, 40 minutes in, just under the halfway mark now. And the boys are still continuing to fight, because one goal, especially in a cup game, is never enough. Pedro tried, I think, maybe to put a ball in. As I said, this pitch is very bobbly, and I'm sure that miss hit was not down to Pedro, it was more down to the pitch. But anyway, just under halfway mark now, another free kick from Kieran, putting in a dangerous position. There's a lot of sand as well, which before this game, you know, trying to warm up Ivan, and yeah, I was looking at the other keeper and someone popped a shot off that sand, went all in his eye. So I would not like to be a keeper in this on this terrain. But anyway, the game is going to be continued to play. 45th minute, and the ref has called it there. The Villa go in to the first half, sponsored by Golden Scissors. Getting some nice trims from there, I can't lie. Pretty good. Gone into their 1-0. I mean, it's not a performance to be like, alright, the game's over with. These guys are showing a fight. They've got some decent players as well. I can definitely say we've been the best of the two. And look at Kyle there, just putting his body in the way, making the attacking player uncomfortable, and it causes him to miss a shot. Great defending there from Kyle. How good has Kyle been in this fullback position, by the way? Ever since that Whetstone game, he's found, he's found his own in that position, and he's been such a key, important player in that role for our team. And Kaz, I didn't talk about it that much, but he's not used to playing this right back position. I think he's just maybe filling in. As I said, he's very versatile, and so far he's not done a bad job. He works very hard, but look at this again. The Maida Villa press continues to force errors out of the opponents, continues to force pressure out of them, and allow us to win the ball back. And when the ball's out of feet, that is when we are best. Moving the ball around very nicely. Great football here. Kieran to Kyle. Kyle to Wayne. Back to Kieran. Kieran plays a dangerous ball in behind, but swept up by the keeper. But that's what I'm talking about. We're getting really good at that now when we're forced into tight, confined spaces. Really just being able to move the ball around. Look at this again. Danny's a player that, I don't think he gets mentioned enough how hard he works on the pitch. Always going for the ball. But Leicester, he gets taken down. That has to be a penalty. This time for sure it is a penalty. And you could argue possibly a red card as well. It's the last man. I'm not too sure if you get a penalty and it's the last man, if it counts as a red card, if it cancels it out. I'm not too sure. That's for sure a pen. And yes, he's been given a yellow card. So you guys in the comment section down below, the football geniuses, everyone that knows the rule book, you can let me know. But Samir, the centre back, is going to be stepping up for the penalty, and he scores it, making it 2-0. Doing a little LeBron James celebration as well. I mean, Samir, can't lie, this guy is a king when it comes to defending and all that stuff, so he deserves it. But little changer from the gaffer, Costa, who's a very technically gifted player for our team, working very hard. He's been taken off for Damiano. He's going to fill in the left back. That means Kyle's going to go over to the right back position, and then Kaz is going to move back from right back up to the right attack and mid. So Kaz is in a bit more of a comfortable position, that he normally plays in. Not to say he was doing bad at right back, because I mean, for someone who doesn't play right back normally, Kaz has done a very, very good job. However, they did score there. They scored. The boys have conceded. We'd have preferred it to have been, a nice and easy game where we can keep a clean sheet. But no, this team, as I said, they were fighting. They were always going to get a goal, and they have here. But the boys now just need to make sure they can, maybe score 1 or 2 more, increase the cushion, because a 1-goal cushion in a cup game specifically, where if you lose you're knocked out, is not the greatest thing. So the boys are going to be looking there to keep playing their football, keep forcing errors out of the opposing team, and to hopefully get a goal. But yeah, this is the number 11 I talked about. Great touch from him. He's put the ball in a very dangerous area. Mir should be able to see this out, but he's been tackled in the box. They put the ball in a dangerous area, and Romeo has done very well to come back there and clear the ball out. He's not very happy with the shenanigans that's going on. The boys need to be doing better there in defending, because they will concede again if anything like that happens. But anyway, 67th minute on the clock. The boys are playing some beautiful football here. Leicester's on the right. He's going to cross this in, but Pedro just isn't able to get there in time. Leicester normally is a very clinical striker, but this game he's trying to do it all. He's trying to score goals and also assist his teammates as well. But yeah, unfortunately there, Pedro was not quick enough to get into the box to finish that. 67th minute, going into 68th, and Samir has made a clinical error. But look at that from Samir. He's a player that's seen as a lead in his team. He makes hardly any mistakes, and there he's made a big one. And what is the best way to do? To lead by example. He's made the mistake, and he's made up for it for himself with a tackle. Samir said, "Welcome to Leeds, mate." Really do hard tackles over here. What a great tackle that was from Samir. Honestly. Honestly, I cannot say enough how crucial of a player Samir is for this team. Anyway, these guys from throw-ins, they're quite dangerous. They must be watching some of our video, because we've scored a few goals from throw-ins, I can't lie. And these guys, they're, seeming like quite a threat from him. We just got to make sure we're ready for them, because I can't lie, this season we've conceded a few goals from set pieces and throw-ins and such forth. So Damiano and Danny are going to work down this left-hand side. Danny's played a great ball to Leicester, and the refs called that as offside. Never, ever, ever as that offside. Never. But to be fair, and do you know what? I was going to say he hasn't got a lino, but I've just deeped it. They've got a lino, and that's from their team. So yeah, a bit of Sunday League antics, but we move. 75th minute. Our midfielder's getting overrun just a tad bit here. So the boys are going to have to, put a shift in and really sort things out, because as I said, being up 1-0 or being up 1 goal, in the cup game, is nothing. But look at this. Pedro putting on pressure. And because of that, they've lost the ball and we're back in possession again. And look at this ball from Kieran, by the way. I've talked about how good he is with passing and his technical ability. There showcases it perfectly. And Kaz, he scuffed it a little bit, but Damiano has received the ball in a dangerous area. Maybe trying to get a pen could be a good idea. But he said close your legs, mate. You know what I mean? You've got to keep them closed. It falls to Wayne. He has loads of time. But Wayne, he's seen it. He's seen the vision in his mind. He's seen the ball flying top corner. And the ref has stopped the game here for some subs. Ahmed is going to come on for Kaz. Pedro is going to come off. And Tay will come on. Two great players last game. If you haven't watched it already, I would suggest you watch it. A great game where we scored many goals. Ahmed, one of those. He scored 2 goals in that game. And he was also his first goal scoring. It was his first game scoring a goal. So he's going to have a lot of confidence coming into this game, looking to, you know, contribute even more. And Tay's a stellar player for this team. He always contributes a lot. Look at this. He's so fast. Tay's so fast, his shin pads jumped out of his socks. That's how fast this guy is. If you're ever going to say who's the fastest player in Maida Villa, it might have to be Tay. Because I ain't never seen anyone's shin pads fall out of their socks. Might be because his socks are, you know, Maradona style, where, you know, they ain't that tall. But listen, we'll just gas Tay up a bit. We'll say it's because he's too quick. But yeah, them shin pads jumped out. It was all good. Tay's still playing without the shin pads. He don't need them anyway. He's got shins of steel. And the boys are just making sure that no danger happens. The ball in a dangerous position. Leicester tries to get around them, but I can't lie. That defender is a bit of a Goliath. He's a bit big. And it's going to go for a goal kick. But anyway, 80th minute now. We've got a corner. Can we create any danger from this? It falls to Tay. Tay takes a shot. And Tay scores it. He's come on. His shin pads have fallen out. And he scored a goal. If that's not an entrance, I don't know what is. What a goal from Tay, by the way. On the back post. Controls it and scores it in. Showing the gun signs to the camera. Because he's a shooter. Let's look at that again on the replay. We need to have a little look at that again. Great shot from Romeo, by the way, in the corner. It's a great ball. Straight into that back post. Floats in there. Tay's got no one on him. Takes enough time to take a touch. And clinically finishes it. He's been playing fullback a lot. But he's actually very great attacking player. And Leicester here is still onside because he's in his own half. And look at this. We have a 3-on-1. Damiano on the left, Ahmed on the right. Leicester chooses the Ahmed. Ahmed could shoot. He doesn't want to shoot. He tries to cut in. Ahmed, why didn't you shoot? If Ahmed shot there, the keeper may have saved it. It was quite a tight angle, to be fair. But if you're in an opportunity to shoot, shoot. You never know if it's going to go in. Anyway, great effort from the boys anyway to run up there. To put themselves in a position to score a goal. And Romeo is going to be fouled there. And that is going to give us possession again. And with 8 minutes to go plus stoppage time, you would think that we have this in the bag, but who knows? Romeo is going to come off. Very, very well worked. I think he may have picked up a little injury there. And Dalian is going to come on and fill him in that position. Let's see what the Villa can do. Got a 2-goal cushion. 7 minutes, make it 6 now, plus stoppage time to play. We should be going through to the next round of this Sunday League FA Junior Cup. 84th minute, the throw in from Damiano. Wayne's going to win it. Goes back to Wayne. Wayne continuously fighting for the ball. Into Leicester. The ball's played to Damiano. He's joking to the sideline, saying that the ball's meant to be there. And look at this great play between Leicester and Ahmed. Ahmed, would he shoot? He doesn't shoot again, but he lays into Leicester. And it's 4-1. I don't know what it is. I think Ahmed, you know, he's like, listen, I had 2 goals last game. That's enough for me. Let me try assist one of my boys now. Honestly, great. I passed from Damiano. I don't think he meant to pass it there. He's joking the sideline that he did. So we'll just say he did. But look at this great football. Intricate passing. They've got 4 defenders on him. And Ahmed's done there. Cut the ball back into Leicester. And there's a great finish from Leicester on his left foot. His weaker foot. But this guy ain't got a weak foot. I'm telling you now. Yeah. People on the side that may be criticising Ahmed for not shooting, but at the same time, he done very, very well there in that tight space to find Leicester. So, kudos to him. And look at that little flick from Ahmed as well. I'm telling you, man, once he's got confidence, Ahmed is true colours show. And look at this. Leicester's got the ball. He's kicked it around the keeper. Can he find someone in the middle? Danny's got space. Really well defended from Ram FC. It's 4-1 to the Villa now. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Can the Villa hold on to this victory here? Hold on to this lead. Look at Leicester topping and churning, and he's been fouled, but the ref says no. And the man of the match for this game, sponsored by Magic Bubble Drink, has to be Leicester. It just has to be. 2 goals. He's got an assist as well. He won the penalty that Sumir scored. Pressing hard the whole game. Look at that. Kieran turned him inside out like a pillowcase. Beautiful football from the boys. Damian on the overlap on the left. Tay and Danny passing the ball. The football from the boys, honestly, is incredible. Incredible. Look at this. Jinky me jinky. Ahmed's dribbling past everyone, man. Honestly. And then Damian has tried the little shot just like Wayne did. Honestly, you got to respect the confidence out of the boys. Ruben's going to come on for Danny. Danny's worked very hard this game. You can see it, how tired he is. He's been working his socks off. I think that's what happened to Tay. That's why he ain't got no more socks and our shin pads are falling out. Anyway, 88th minute. Tay going to find Dalen in the middle. Dalen's going to find Ahmed out wide. Great touch from Ahmed, but defender's on him. But Ahmed's going to fight for the ball still. And yo, fire for that. Why for that? Ahmed, astaghfirullah. Oh my god. What is this guy doing? That guy must have watched Ahmed's 2 goals last game and be like, yeah man, I need to see what this guy's working with. And Ahmed tried to give him, instead of an autograph, try to give him a personal one-to-one talk or something. I don't know what that was, Ahmed. I ain't going to ask them more questions, but why for that? That's all I'm going to say. 4-1, 91 minutes in. Surely the game is finished now. And the ref is going to blow the whistle. Maida Villa have made it through to a round of 16 in the cup. 4-1 victory. Great performance from the boys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and most importantly subscribe. And we'll see you in the next game. Up the Villa. Up the Villa.